everyone, welcome to just a chatty update video. I wanted to do one of these because I've not been vlogging much lately, which I know a few of you have noticed, and I'm very sorry about that, but life has been busy. So I just wanted to give an update on how things are going with work, with side projects, with life in general, and just have a bit of a chat. I feel like 2017 has been like the fastest year in history. I feel like every year actually feels like it's faster than the last, so I don't know why I'm surprised about this, but this one does feel like it went by particularly quickly. I think it was because I've done a lot of traveling this year. I think apart from September and October, potentially, I think I was in London for the whole of those months, but other than that, I've been traveling somewhere every single month this year, which is a lot of travel, a lot of plane rides. I tried to count them up when I was on my way back from Scotland earlier this week, and I think I lost count. Somewhere over 25 different flights that I've been on this year, so that's a lot of flying. I freaking love traveling, so I'm really happy now that I have a job that allows for me to do that and encourages it as well. Like, I've been to America 3 times this year thanks to work, so that's been really exciting. I've got to see a lot of new places, but it does mean that being away so much means that my projects have taken a bit of a backseat, because think of all that time that I've spent on planes, that I've spent packing a suitcase and heading to the airport. Previously, that would have been spent like working on side projects and stuff. And so that's why I think that I have not achieved as much this year, perhaps, as I have in past years, on a, like, you know, ticking things off the to-do list project level. But I feel like I've achieved a lot just in life. Like, I don't know. This year, I feel like I've really become myself, which is amazing. I feel like I work with a bunch of people I can be truly myself with and totally open up and share whatever I'm thinking, which is amazing and very rare. I feel like I am just more confident in myself as a person, and I guess that comes with age, because I am in my late 20s now. I'm 28, going to be 29 in a couple months, which is kind of scary because it's really close to 30. But yeah, I feel like the sense of just knowing who you are and being comfortable with it is just a thing that happens over time, and it's really come to a head for me this year, which has been really nice. Speaking of work is going well. I'm coming up to my 1-year anniversary of working at ConvertKit and working remotely, which is really exciting. In some ways, it feels like this lifestyle of remote work is still new to me, but in other ways, it feels like I've been on the team forever. Potentially because of the number of things that we have completed this year as a team, which is really cool. Yeah, love my job, love how it's going, love the team. I'm very excited for next year as well and all of the plans that we have there. As you probably know from my videos, I've been doing a lot of development work this year, which has been really exciting. I feel very confident with that now, with making basic pages for our WordPress site. There's always problems that I run into, usually with PHP or JavaScript, but still, I feel like I can get stuff done and actually be more of a help than a hindrance, whereas at the start I felt like I was just, you know, building pages slowly and then also requiring a lot of help from Dylan, so I was like slowing him down. But I think it was worth putting that time in, because now I'm up to speed and I can produce stuff and actually be helpful and get stuff done, which is good. So even though work has been amazing this year and I'm in this great situation where I can work from home and just, you know, live to my own schedule and have all this freedom, for some reason this year I have felt a lot of overwhelm, and I don't think it's work's fault. I think it's just life in general and the way the world is at the moment. It just sometimes feels like I can never do anything well enough or good enough to like make a positive impact on this planet when all this like bullshit is going down. Outside of that, I do feel a lot of pressure to just achieve things as well. And actually, I had a question from Smart, I think it was. Let me open up Twitter. Oh, this phone is so slow. I think it's punishing me because I sent back the iPhone 10 and kept my iPhone SE. Yeah, Smart said, how do you stay positive and happy with your personal level of growth versus what everyone else says it should look like? I see a lot of people like on YouTube, just people starting online businesses or whatever. They're making courses, they're like doing webinars, they're like putting out products and stuff like that all the time. And I feel like I'm behind a lot of the time in that sense. I've had 2 successful launches this year. I launched my Patreon, which was really exciting, and a bunch of people joined that, which was really cool. And we also launched the community for my podcast, Design Life, and a bunch of people joined that too, which like way more than we were expecting. So that was really exciting. But somehow I still feel like I'm not doing enough and I'm not achieving enough. Partly, I think, because for the past maybe 5 or 6 months, I don't think I've been meeting my own schedule that I set for myself with YouTube of uploading on Tuesdays and Saturdays. It used to be really easy for me. Like, it used to be no problem whatsoever to get a vlog up on a Tuesday and then a sit-down video up on a Saturday. But I think because I've just taken on a lot of extra stuff, like the travel and launching these 2 big projects, I guess, that those have fallen by the wayside, and I just have had to accept that I can't get everything done, which is a shame because I like vlogging, and I like watching vlogs. They're my favorite type of videos to watch, and so it's sad that I've not been prioritizing making them, but that's just the way things go, and I'm really grateful to everyone who's stuck around despite that, even though I know that those might be your favorite videos to watch and I've not been uploading them. So yeah, thank you for that. They will be coming back eventually. I just need to figure out how. But I don't ever want to get myself in a situation where I am sacrificing life things for YouTube, because this isn't my full-time job. It's not gonna be my full-time job. I love being a designer and I love what I do, and I'm super grateful to have an audience on here and to have people who care enough to like ask me where the vlog is and, you know, say that they miss them. That means a lot. But yeah, at the same time, I want to make sure that I am taking care of myself first and foremost, which may seem selfish because I do care about you and, you know, helping you as well. But yeah, gotta take care of myself. This year has, like I said, the overwhelm struck a lot, and I've been dealing with that. Just these moments where, I don't know, surely you know what I mean when I say it feels like everything just comes crashing down at you all once, and there's so much weight that you feel like you can't move, and like you can't move in any direction. So like, even though you've got a million things to do, you end up doing nothing because it just feels like no matter what direction you move in, nothing's going to actually make a difference. There's definitely been moments of that, and I'm grateful to have such a great team at work who I've been able to talk to about this, and they've been able to help me move through it. It's made me prioritize rest a lot more, so I could be getting vlogs up every week still, like, let's be honest, but I have instead chosen to spend several hours just watching a Netflix series, and I think that's important too, because I just came to realize that I was working hard, like, for this future day when something will have been achieved, and then I could live the way I want. But that's just not how life works, and you should be living the life that you want to live right now, you know? And so if that means slowing down on some things to get yourself further ahead on other things, be that rest or, you know, health, spending time with people, then that's the way to go. I've definitely let health take a bit of a hit this year, which is not good. Working from home, obviously don't move around as much as when I worked in an office, because I don't have that walk to the train station and like walk to the office each day. So I need to be making sure I get to the gym a lot more than I actually have. And I need to be making sure that I eat healthy food and not food that is just easy for me. And then mental health as well. That's, I don't know, I've had some struggles with that this year too. Just moments where, well, I guess it's the overwhelm, but things just weigh down on you, and then it like weighs heavy on your mind as well. I guess I haven't really felt like vlogging when I'm in those moments, and there's been more of them this year than I remember ever having any other year before. And I don't know why. Probably, like I said, it's, you know, the state that the world is in and just feeling the pressure to achieve things in general. But yeah, I've just been working through them, I suppose, in my own way by chilling out on things, and that's why there hasn't been as many vlogs, I guess. So thank you for understanding on that, I hope. I feel like I've been talking for ages and I don't really remember exactly what I've said, but I hope that overall the tone of this is positive, because overall this has been an amazing, amazing year. And yeah, there's been struggles along the way, of course, as there always will be, but overall it's been great, and I just want to make 2018 even better, I suppose. And I want to be more focused on where I spend my time. Lately, I've been doing the Focus course by Sean Blanc, and it's been amazing. I think it was the cause of some of my like overwhelm feelings and stress for a bit, because the start of the course makes you really sit down and think about what is important to you in life and what you want to be spending your time on. When I did that section, I realized that I was not spending my time and like focusing my attention on the things that were ultimately the most important to me. And so it sent me in this bit of a spin. But then in the latter half of the course, he like helps you work out a way to get those things in. And so I feel like I'm on the upswing now because I finally got to there. But overall, it's been a really great course, and I feel like it has kind of changed me as a person. That sounds really dramatic and hyperbolic, but wait, hyperbolic, is that how you say that word? But I really do think it has. It's really made me consider what I want to do in this life, and yeah, what I want to be paying my time and attention to. One change that I've made from that course is, okay, so something that I find super overwhelming is email. Ironic because I work at an email marketing software company, but yeah, my inbox just, it depresses me and it gets me down, and it makes me feel like I'm not doing good enough when there's hundreds of unread emails, and I know that a lot of them are people who are asking me for advice, asking me for help, or sometimes it's brands and companies wanting to work with me and like, you know, reaching out for collaboration opportunities. And so yeah, partly through this focus course, I realized that why do I have to like do this? It's like this thing that you're expected to reply to emails, right? Like someone sends you an email, you're expected to reply to it, and it's seen as rude if you don't. Your email inbox is other people adding to your to-do list, right? It's very rare for you to get an email that only benefits you and doesn't require any of your emotional or, you know, physical energy or time to deal with. That's not really what email is about. Email is usually people asking things of you, and it's usually things you have to deal with. And so that's why seeing hundreds of unread emails in my inbox just makes me feel stressed, and it makes me feel overwhelmed. And I know, as a 28-year-old woman, I should be better at dealing with them, and I should have some sort of system in place to be able to organize them and go through them, because I'm generally a fairly organized person with my time and, you know, with other things, but this I just can't get a handle on. And so I've decided just not to care about emails anymore. And I'm sorry if that offends anyone who sent me an email, but basically what I'm going to do is this thing that Sean put in the course that I think it was Larry from Google did this, that every day he opens up his inbox and replies to as many as he feels like, and then archives the rest. Now he, I'm sure, gets thousands and thousands of emails each day, so probably has more of a reason to be doing this, but I like the approach of just replying to as many as you feel like. You'll help a few people and they'll feel great, and you can just ignore the rest of them, and if it's really important, then people will reach out again, and maybe it'll catch, you know, your eye at the top of your inbox the next day. So that's going to be my approach to email from now on. So yes, that is a thing. Just to do like a 5-minute rant about email, sorry about that. I don't think I've talked about my upcoming trips yet. In 3 weeks' time, I'm heading away to New Zealand for a month. I'm really excited. I haven't been to New Zealand since I left it to move here, so that's going to be about 3 years since I was last in my home country. Yeah, I'm going there for a month. Mark and I are going to be driving around the South Island, which is going to be super exciting because, by the way, I passed my driver's license. I don't know if I said that yet either. But yeah, I'm going to be renting a car, doing a bit of a road trip. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be staying with my sister in Wellington for a bit, staying with my parents in Tauranga for a bit, and just generally, yeah, being home, being around family, which would be really nice. Then when I come back from New Zealand, I'm back for like a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks I think, and then I'm back off again to California for our next company retreat. We're going to Oceanside again, and afterwards I'm going to go up to San Francisco. So if you live in San Francisco and you're a creative designer type, I don't know, want to meet up, let me know, because I'm going to have a few days up there. Already planning on meeting up with 2 people who have become some of my favourite new YouTubers, Mayuko and Jarvis. They both work at Patreon, and hi guys if you're watching, and I can't wait to hang out with them. I think that's all. Do I have anything else to update you on? Yeah, overall, work is going good, side project's going good. I'm just trying to chill out a little bit more with them and give myself some more time for mental and physical health so that it doesn't get in the way of those. And yeah, focusing more on achieving things that I want to achieve rather than just the stress of the like regular content output. I think it was also in the focus course that I saw Sean talk about this, that if you want to write a book but you never make the time to write a sentence or write a page, then you're never going to get the book written if you don't like put in the time to do those things. And I feel like I've not been putting in the time to work towards my bigger goals, so that's what I want to do in 2018. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because I think it's been like a long time. So thank you if you watched this until the end, and I hope you enjoyed the chat. I'd love to hear how you're going. How's this year been for you? Has it been a stressful one? Has it been a good one? Has there been anything particularly exciting happen that you want to tell me about? I'd love to hear about it down below in the comments, especially if it's a good thing, because I think that too often our spaces online these days are filled with the bad stuff, right? Because that is like the shocking thing and the thing to talk about, and all that stuff is important to talk about, but yeah, I don't think we take enough time to celebrate the good stuff. So tell me what your favourite thing has been about 2017 so far. I did have another video actually planned for today. It's a portfolio review, and the cops don't like that apparently. But it is a sponsored video and I did not get it to the brand in time for approval, so my bad. And that will be coming up next week, I hope. So, alright. I will see you then for a portfolio review. Thanks for watching this video and have a good weekend. Bye!